everybody, welcome to my channel as the Garden Turns. So today I'm going to be making that meal number 2 with that Mississippi style pot roast that we made on Sunday. So I'm just going to be making up whatever this is going to be as we go along, but whatever it's going to come out to be is going to be good. Do that make sense? Okay, so I have my pot here, and you want a pot that's big enough to boil pasta. And so this pot is like oven safe and everything. My husband just walked in. I think he's in there getting undressed, changing his clothes. But it has been a rainy day here in the city of St. Louis, in South City anyway. It's been raining all day. And I have been working on videos. If you haven't noticed, I have uploaded about 6 videos today. I'm going to try to get all of them done. I have fallen behind in my video production because, like I said, I've been doing YouTube and TikTok, and it's just been a lot of stuff. So, and then we've had a lot of things that we've been harvesting with the honey and all of the stuff that's been going on around the house. So I've just been busy, and I'm finally getting some of the videos put on. You wanted to say something because you're standing there looking at me?
Oh, no, I was just saying, it's been busy.
It's been very busy.
We got three YouTubers. Yeah.
And I'll be trying to run them all, trying to put a little bit of stuff on each one so that you can, it's something to watch. And it give me something to do instead of just, being here doing nothing. All right, so what I have already prepped here is half of an onion chopped, some of those pepperoncinis, probably about 3 of them sliced, and I removed the seeds. And then I have some of my pork here. This is probably about a cup of pork, cup and a half of pork, something like that. I still got some left, y'all. So my skillet is hot. I put in some olive oil, and I'm going to put in my pepper and my onion. You said something? I should have did garlic. I am going to do, you know what? I am going to do some garlic. If I can get a couple of them peeled in the skillet. Oh. All right, so I chopped about 2 cloves of garlic, 2 big cloves of garlic. I added those. And I am not going to add my pork until the very end there. Almost so it doesn't break up and be all in. So I just added 3 beef bouillon cubes. I didn't have pork. And then I have about 2 cups of water here. You want to go ahead and add that. But I'm going to add another cup because you need at least 3 cups to cook your pasta. And then I have some Bucatini. Bucatini. Oh. And I'm going to add some of that. And then this is one pot, so.
Is that the one that's like spaghetti, but it's hollow in the middle?
It's hollow in the middle. Let me show you.
Like long macaroni.
And these hold sauce is really good. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's a very tiny hole down the middle of that pasta.
Now, how in the world did you extrude that little, and had that little hole?
I mean, I'm sure it's like little dies that fit,
Very
come out like
ones.
Yeah. So we're going to get that in our pot. I'm going to get another cup of water. And then I'm going to cover this and let all of the water reduce. It'll soak up in the pasta. And then we're going to make a cheesy pork meaty sauce to go on top. So another thing that I'm doing, that's the one for this. Another thing that I'm doing really quickly today. So I made taco salads on Thursday. And I have a bunch of taco tortilla shells, flour tortilla shells left. So what I'm going to do is make a really quick dessert. So I'm just going to, you want to chop up some flour tortillas and then heat up some oil. And then I'm going to fry these until they're crispy and then coat them in cinnamon and sugar. And that is going to be a dessert. Then I might make a little caramel dipping sauce or something if we want something like that. But just some cinnamon, sugar, flour tortillas will be good. So I'm heating up my oil. I'm going to get these fried up and then I'll show you guys how to shake them in the oil, cinnamon and sugar. Yes, it is. So my husband had this a great idea here. So he wanted to do a chocolate one. So I'm going to put in some powdered sugar. This is probably about half a cup of powdered sugar. This is what's left in this bag. And then I'm going to put in maybe a teaspoon of cocoa powder.
One ready to come out?
Yes. And then I'm going to shake this together here. And then I have paper here to drain. I'm just going to move these off. This was just one of those big tortillas, so we're going to get a lot of them out. There you go.
Okay.
And then my husband got that. And then also, let me get this next one mixed here. You want to put in about, let's see here, maybe a 1/4 cup of sugar. And about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, and I'm getting over this cold. I think it was a cold. It had to be something. And you want to shake that up. And that nice cinnamon sugar there. Now let's try this first one in the powdered sugar with the chocolate powder. There's the first one.
I'm gonna dip that in marshmallow. I'm gonna dip it in marshmallow fluff.
You want to try it first, though? While we got them on here?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shake them and show you what the... Is it chocolatey?
Crunchy, chocolatey, sweet, delicious.
All right. So we're going to get these covered. And then I'm going to make a little sauce to go along with them. All right. So here is the cinnamon sugar ones that I'm pulling out of the bag now. All right. And then I'm going to throw in all of the chocolate ones. You said what?
It says 180 years.
He's talking about boxing. It's a boxing gym. He wants to join us in the neighborhood.
$180 for a year.
So you want to shake that around.
From PulseLot.io. $100 per year divided by 12 months / year equals approximately
And that's chocolate.
$8.33 / month. By the
These are
way, you have 3 new notifications. Do you want to hear them?
No.
They sort of look like something you could serve on Halloween too, like witch fingers or something. I'm talking about these.
Yeah, they look like wicked.
Yeah,
You made them green.
Yeah.
Wicked sand. What's her name?
I mean, it's the Wicked. I can't say her name. Like she has a difficult name to pronounce.
Usaba?
Yeah, something like that. It is a good movie.
It's a cool name too.
Yeah.
Usaba. Or something like that.
All right. Chocolate, powdered sugar, and cinnamon sugar tortilla strips. Then I'm gonna make a dipping sauce to go with this. All right, so now I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of butter. Let that get melted down in there. As you can see, most of that liquid is gone now. It has absorbed into the pasta. So now we're gonna make a quick sauce. So we're gonna let that butter get nice and melted. Okay, so let's see how much cream is in here. I want about 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Actually, about a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. Don't do 3/4. It's about a 1/2 cup of whipping cream. Okay, bring that to a boil. All right, so I got some cheese here. This is probably about a 1/2 cup. This is just some cheese we had left over. That is some Fiesta blend. So that's like a cheddar blend, I think. I think that's what that is. And then I need to add my pork here. And I chop that up. You want to get that pork heated all the way up. So I'm going to let this come to a slow simmer, and it should thicken up our sauce here. I'm going to add a little bit more cheese, and then I'm going to serve this up. This should be really good. Let me put in a little bit of black pepper. A little bit of Cajun seasoning to give it a little bit of kick. Just a little bit, because y'all know how my intestines are. Oh, yeah. They don't like hot anymore. I used to be crazy about heat, boy. Not no more. My body be like, nope. Not tonight, girl. I think it say that. Didn't you hear it say that?
What's that?
My body. It was like, you can't put none of that heat stuff in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I heard that the other night. I think I heard it. All right, so I'm gonna let this come all together. Let the pork heat all the way up, and then we're gonna serve up dinner. Okay, y'all, so it rained last night, and I just came out here to check the yard. But look at, oh my gosh, this is insane how big this thing is. I mean, this is crazy. Let me see what the other ones look like. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at the pumpkin. I'm gonna have to help them. I think that they are so big that they have now fallen down, I think. Yes. See, look at those things. What in the whole, oh my gosh, those are crazy. They're crazily huge. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start cutting those off. What? Insane. Look at, oh my gosh. And then I still don't see one pumpkin. What in the whole rain? I gotta fix that. Wow, okay. All right, y'all, so our one pot pasta is done here. So I'm gonna get a scoop here on the plate. And this is made with the Mississippi pork roast, pork roast. This is a creamy Mississippi pork roast, one pot pasta. Put a little bit of cheese on there, a little bit of mozzarella on top. And this is what we're gonna be having for dinner tonight. I'm gonna make a little cucumber salad, but this is my one pot. Like, share, and subscribe.